Oh, you know what? Because you'll go into some of this of, and we're not even going to touch the Illuminati and all that today, and the stars and all this, and them selling their soul and for fame and stuff. We know that you can sell your soul. If you guys don't believe that your soul is currency, you are out your rabbit ass minds. Okay, your soul is definitely currency, okay, out here. And that's a whole nother topic, and we won't really go into that today because that's going to open up a whole can of worms. But um I doubt if the devil gives a shit if you have a bunch of views, and there's a whole other side to that. But becoming popular, wanting to be popular, I think you need to question yourself. Why is that your affirmation? Why do you need to be popular? Because I feel like if you are in your purpose and path, you're going to touch thousands of people while you're doing what you're doing. So being
Exactly.
popular doesn't fucking matter, right?
Naturally.
um there's better affirmations that you can have without using the I am popular one. I don't know where she got that bullshit from. I just thought that was funny as hell. I keep messing this up. But one of her other affirmations I wanted to talk was I am a goddess. And I will tell you, hence this on my screen says divine moon goddess, and I've just recently started my brand Thick Goddess Energy. And I will tell you, it is one of my pet peeves to fucking hear people downgrade that as if we have no reason to say that I'm a goddess, or if I'm making myself this idol, right? I'm putting myself on this pedestal to feel I'm a goddess. But I want to bring up this point of when Kanye West said he was a god and everybody flipped shits. Everybody, yeah, and I was still in the ego part where I was like, who the fuck does he think he is? I remember saying that, right? Like, but if you think about it, we are all extensions of our creator, right? So
Right.
why, if I'm a goddess, why couldn't a man be a god? And if I'm a goddess and I have a counterpart, why couldn't that person stand in that power and be like they're a god?
He
When you
lives
are a creator,
he lives in you. You know what I mean?
right? So what is the real problem with that?
And
You're
it's
not saying
self-destroy.
you're it's not like people are I'm not walking around like, "Oh, I'm divine moon goddess. Now everybody hail hail me and idolize me." You know?
But they, it's motivational speakers tell people to say that they are powerful, that they are respected, that they do that, and they are not called devil worshippers. And that's exactly what
Right.
we're doing. We're asking people to get into their royalty of themselves. They're to be a better version of themselves, to appreciate who they are, to stand in their confidence,
Right.
and and being a goddess is a very confident energy to be in.
Right. Right. The affirmation I am a goddess has helped me regain my worthiness, because I had did so much of my life feeling like shit, feeling lower than what I was, and that I couldn't come back from some of the choices I had made in my life, that I felt unworthy. I felt tainted. And in my 20s I was raped by knife point, which was something else that took my power away from me. So here I was again. Now, again, I had something again telling me I was worthless. Who would want me after that? Like, what person would really truly want me? This is my belief system at that time, right?
Right.
You have people that have gone through stuff like that. These affirmations to sit and tell yourself is to regain that worthiness, that you are worthy of love, that you are deserving of love, that just because you've made some shitty choices in your life does not mean that you are less than now, does not mean that now you do not deserve someone to love you and to cherish you and to, you know what I mean, to be that
Yeah.
for you. So, saying I am a goddess has been something that has helped me reclaim who I am and understand that I am a fucking beautiful being of light. I
Right.
am a goddess. I am here to change as many lives as I'm going to touch in this life and use
Exactly.
my platforms for that. I don't think that's not my ego doing that shit. I spent most of my life dimming my light because I didn't want to outshine people. I didn't want to make other people uncomfortable, you know what
Exactly.
I mean? From being the person that I was really supposed to be. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't give a fuck who doesn't like my light. I'm going to shine brighter now. You know,
Exactly.
I'm a fucking goddess, deal with it. Eat
And
it. If you don't like
it's
it,
so sad to hear you say that because people don't understand the power of their words that they speak, and how a person can bring themselves, like you are someone who fought to get through the darkest moments of her life, and you found that light within yourself. You found that light within yourself, and here this person is telling you that the one thing that gave you strength is not good, and that's
Right,
not fair for you, because it's not how they don't own that right to do that to you. So
right,
it's sad that
right,
it pushes you away from the divine light. You know what I
right.
mean? Because of
That
their
part,
rhetoric. Because of their
that
rhetoric.
part,
Yeah.
that part. Somehow you are not divine. I had
Exactly.
someone one time who had came, she was a approved reader in my group for like 2 seconds. And normally a lot of times when someone comes into my Facebook group, they'll do the interview with the admin team and they won't really speak to me sometimes. And then when I did finally talk to her, we had a conversation and the way she came off was like, "Oh, it's divine moon goddess. Where did that come from?" And it was like very shitty the way she was coming at me. And it was just like, do you have a problem with my name? You know what I mean? It was like, do you have a problem that I call myself Divine Moon Goddess? Well, when I hear divine, I'm thinking of, the divine and the source, and I'm like, I'm connected to source. You know what I mean? Like just because I'm in this physical body doesn't mean that I'm not divine. I'm very fucking divine. You know what I mean? So when I'm talking to people, I'm like, I'm sorry that my name is triggering you, but can you explain to me what the fuck is the problem with me calling myself divine? I
Gotta
get it
it's,
irritates me
and
that
people always want to inflict their opinions upon you, like what they feel about your decisions.
it,
It's like it makes a difference at the end of the day. It doesn't.
I people you guys have to understand that we are all children of light. Not that we don't have darkness, because we very well can
Oh
be
yeah,
children of the dark as well, right? But
yeah.
we are all connected to that divine source energy. And this is my birthright. You know what I mean? This is my birthright. I will not dumb that down and I will not dim my light for anyone else. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of people like who we were listening today is someone who, again, is pushing you again to feel insignificant, like you are nobody. You are nothing, you are no one, and
You're
you
right.
are only here to worship this God that they've created, not the real God, okay? Not the real source and creator energy, because that energy wants you to fucking flourish. That energy wants you to be the greatest that you came to be in this fucking life, whatever that purpose is, right?